The Ice Age, more specifically known as the Pleistocene epoch, began around 2.6 million years ago and lasted until about 11,700 years ago. It was a period defined by repeated cycles of glacial and interglacial phases, where vast sheets of ice advanced and retreated across large parts of the planet. During the coldest phases, glaciers covered nearly one-third of Earth's land surface, including much of North America, Northern Europe, and Northern Asia. Ice sheets were often over 3 kilometers thick, sculpting mountains, carving out valleys, and dramatically altering the planet's surface. The sea levels dropped by as much as 120 meters, exposing land bridges such as Beringia, which connected Siberia to Alaska and allowed both animals and early humans to migrate between continents. Life during the Ice Age was shaped by extreme conditions. Animals evolved to withstand the cold, giving rise to massive and now extinct creatures like woolly mammoths, saber-toothed cats, giant ground sloths, and cave bears. These large mammals are collectively known as megafauna, and they dominated the cold tundras and grasslands of the time. For early humans, the Ice Age was a period of both challenge and progress. They adapted by creating tools from stone, learning to hunt cooperatively, using fire for warmth and protection, and developing clothing from animal hides. This was also the era when early humans began to form more complex social structures, paint on cave walls, and create the first traces of culture. But what caused the Ice Age in the first place? Scientists believe the main driver was a combination of factors, including Earth's position and tilt in space, known as Milankovitch cycles. These cycles affect how much sunlight reaches different parts of the Earth at different times of the year. When these orbital variations align just right, they can lead to a cooling of the planet over thousands of years. In addition, changes in ocean currents, volcanic activity, and greenhouse gas levels also played important roles in maintaining and intensifying the cold conditions. One of the coldest points of the last Ice Age occurred about 20,000 years ago, during what is known as the last glacial maximum. At this time, temperatures were much lower than today, and humans survived by living in shelters like caves, building fires, and following the migrations of animals they hunted. Eventually, Earth began to warm again. By around 11,700 years ago, temperatures rose rapidly, the glaciers started melting, and the Ice Age came to an end. This warming trend marked the beginning of the Holocene epoch, the current warm period in which human civilization has flourished. As glaciers retreated, they left behind enormous changes: newly formed lakes, carved out valleys, and rich soil that would later support farming. Sea levels rose, flooding the land bridges and isolating populations, which would later become different civilizations. Many of the large Ice Age animals went extinct, likely due to a mix of climate change and overhunting by humans. Today, we still see the fingerprints of the Ice Age everywhere, from the Great Lakes in North America to the fjords of Scandinavia, and the mammoth remains found buried in permafrost. It was a time that shaped continents, created ecosystems, and forced species, including humans, to adapt, evolve, or disappear. And here's something even more fascinating. Technically, we are still in an Ice Age. An Ice Age is defined as any period in which there are ice sheets at the poles, and right now, we still have that in Antarctica and Greenland. We're just living in one of the warmer interglacial periods. That means another glacial period could return in the future, and scientists are already studying the patterns to figure out when and how it might happen. In Part 2, we'll explore the future of Earth's climate and ask the big questions. Will another Ice Age come? If so, where will it hit the hardest, and what could trigger it? And most importantly, how would humanity survive it again? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.